dance around?
Because a lot of us worked so hard to ensure that the bill against FGM is passed. And today I celebrate for Gambian girls. I'm not celebrating for me. I've said this. Once this law is maintained, right? For me, I don't need to work on FGM for me to survive. Ending FGM is not a career for me. This is all I wanted for our country, and I am so happy. I am so elated. So thank you, Gambia. Thank you to our National Assembly members. Thank you to the Joint Committee. And thank you to Sidi Njai for all he has done.
We have a lot of young girls out there who actually might have grudges against you for standing firm against this FGMC. What would be your message to the society and those people who felt like it is a betrayal on their part of it?
I'm Gambian first. We're all Gambian. Our first identity and what unites us is the fact that we are Gambian. So for us now, it's time to work with our communities and reunite people and educate them. This is not the end of our fight. If anyone holds a grudge against me or is mad at me, this is my belief. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm not here to hurt communities. It's just that I believe that we should have laws that are going to protect women and girls against FGM.
Now, aside from the ban alone, effective implementation is one question, and we will have a lot of people who will be doing it secretly,
yes,
irrespective of the ban. Now, what will be your next step in trying to make sure that the ban is enforced to the latter?
Well, there's a lot of organizations that are working on this issue in the Gambia. I think my next step is working with them and supporting them maybe financially for them to get out in the communities and educate people about the law and also try to unite people, because this has caused a lot of fights and violence among ourselves, which is not necessary. So my goal is to work with not only my organization Safe Hands, but to work with others to ensure that people are educated enough.
Now, education alone would not suffice. Like
I believe in economic.
There is recommendations from the from the Joint Committee on Health and Gender that the state should try to enforce the laws, and we all understand that enforcement in this country is something that is always questionable and it's always not effective as it's expected.
Yes.
What would be your next step on that?
I mean, laws are a preventive mechanism, right? Gambia should definitely work on implementation of the law. Having good laws on paper without implementation doesn't make sense. So our government has a moral obligation to ensure that now that the bill has been maintained, that we ensure that along with implementation, we're also educating people about the law.
2015, the ban was there, and since 2015, we only had 2 cases that were
prosecution.
Now, are we expecting the same trend to continue if effective?
I hope not. I hope the police, National Assembly, the Gambian government, everyone works together to ensure that implementation is key. Because without implementation, these are just laws on paper and they're just word and no one cares.
What is your message to the Gambians and those out there?
My message to the Gambians is today we fought for you. Today we stood for the future generations of Gambians. And we ask everyone to join us in knowing that we stood on the right side of history. We are not here to insult our elders or to cause any fitna in Gambian society. My message is this law is a Gambian law and it's here to stay.
In brief, in Mandinka, could you just summarize a little bit of what you just said in brief?
Ya long tela Mandinka kango man sene ya, but lafta mim fola mu ole mu nyilwa mu Gambian loi na alfalu nata jang pour loi nying abetula jang nyamin, because ni loi mu pour Gambia musolem, ni loi mu pour musun ndingol mimbe Gambia lela. So mbalbe danila pour al salon mbe mu Gambia noleti ni FGM ko abenala abetala bon tolbe mu Gambia noleti.
Now, knowing fully well you come from a Sarahule community that actually believe in this practice, what are your foreseen challenges?
I mean, I know that I face a lot of challenges starting in my own community. People will insult me, they will report me to my father, but at the end of the day, like I said, I believe in what I'm doing. This is my destiny to do this work, and I've done all I can. I think now I can sleep. Like I said, I don't have to do this work. And I think I'm at a point in my life where I'm considering whether I want to continue working on FGM or not. And I don't think I want to. I have other things that I want to focus on. One is agriculture. This is what I wanted. Now we still have a law in the Gambia, and I think I'm done. I'm ready to retire from activism.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow.